Hey guys and gals, tonight I'm going to be showing you an unboxing video of my new graphics card. It is an EVGA GeForce GTX 980 Ti Hydro Copper. I just got it. I haven't opened it yet. You can see it's still in the packaging. So I figured I would um, unbox it for you and give you an overview of the card, and then I'm also going to give you an overview of some of the upgrades that I'm going to make to my computer. So let's go ahead and get it open. I bought this card from Amazon. I couldn't find it on Newegg for some reason. I talked to them about it, and they said that the card had been discontinued, which of course is not true. And I checked some other sites, but they had higher prices, and I trust Amazon, so I went with Amazon. It has your standard EVGA packaging with the cutout in the box to see the serial number on the card. And inside the box, you have your standard EVGA poster that they send out with most of their cards. You have your user guide, drivers, and a case badge. Probably this is your quick start guide. Probably won't be needing that. Your standard EVGA giant stickers that they give you. And then here is the card. Oh, we'll go over these first. These are the standard DVI to VGA connector. These are the caps for the water cooling block and a little Allen key. This water cooling block is made by EVGA. Some kind of power connector, another power connector. So let's open the box. There you have it. The 980 Ti by EVGA with an EK water block and a full backplate. There's a piece of plastic on it. So these cards from EVGA, they come overclocked. I talked to the people at EVGA, and they explained that they test all of the cards. I'm not sure if they do that with the reference ones they sell or some of the lower end ones that they sell, but the high ones like Discard and the Classified and the Kingpin, they test all of those cards before as they're overclocking them before they ship them out. So that's good to know with this card. You can see the power connectors here. There's a 8-pin and a 6-pin. I don't know if I think that's reference. The card itself is a reference PCB, but of course the block is not. This block you actually, I'm not sure if you can buy it directly from EK. One thing I do know is that it is a different block. It's not the same as their other 980 Ti blocks. It is an EVGA block, so you might be able to buy it to put on yourself, but it is a different SKU than the other blocks, and the connector here is quite different from any of the other ones. They're a bit shorter on the standard 980 Ti and other cards on those blocks. It's a bit shorter. So this I bought this from Amazon. I just wanted to mention, if you see on Newegg, and if you buy NVIDIA cards from most other sources. You get a bonus video game or two with the purchase of the card. That's how it is right now on Newegg. You can get Rise of the Tomb Raider with all the EVGA cards on Newegg. Like I said, this card is not on Newegg right now. So when I purchased it, I didn't think I was going to get any codes for the game. And there was nothing mentioned on Amazon's website about getting a code for a game when you buy this card. So I bought the card, and a couple days later I see an email from Amazon that mentions the reward that I received for a purchase. So I click it, and there it is. It's a code for the new Tomb Raider game. So if you buy this from Amazon, just be advised that you will get a code for, as of the time of this recording, for the new Tomb Raider game. So that was a nice little unexpected perk. So having said all that, I'll go over some of these upgrades I'm going to make to my computer. If you've watched any of my other videos, you'll see what I used to have. It's mainly just the graphics card I'm going to upgrade. So here are some of the products. First upgrade is the simple, but I'm pretty excited about it. I have the new Noxio NFF12 fans. These are the black ones. They're a little bit different. They are 2000 RPM instead of the 1500. They are industrial. I guess they're industrial grade. So they have better dust and water. They do better in dust and water conditions. So I only got these because I hate the brown and the tan ones. So I wanted to keep with my black and blue theme in the computer. So I'm glad to be swapping out these better looking fans. So this is the pump that I was using before. It's the D5 pump with a coolant top and reservoir. So that's not really new. I am going to be using UV liquid this time. Up until now I had just I had clear liquid, and then I had distilled water at one point. So we have the blue UV liquid to go along with, that's also from Coolants, to go along with the blue tubing. This is not new, but I did get new tubing, so I don't have to reuse my old stuff. This is just the Primo Chill Primo Flex Advanced UV blue tubing. You might see it in one of my older videos, but the CPU block, my computer's air cooled right now, that's why I have all these parts out. The CPU block is also from Coolants. It's the one, their Intel one. I have a 4770K, so this is the Coolants block that fits on that. So we'll put that back on. Oh, I have Coolants compression fittings as well. So mostly Coolants, except for the new water blocks, obviously, made by EK. So I'm upgrading my power supply as well. In my original video showing the 780 Ti's, I had a Seasonic 750 power supply, and I had a SLI, not 780 Ti's, and I realized it after I was filming, when I started actually using the computer, that power supply could not handle the two 780 Ti's. I was having cutouts and issues with that, so I had to upgrade to the 860. So now that I'm upgrading, I had to upgrade to the 860 just to use the two 780 Ti's. So I'm gonna now be swapping out the 860 Seasonic for an EVGA 1000 watt power supply. This is the PS, I think. Did I get that right? This is the PS, which is supposed to be, I guess, their silent version, and it turns out it is actually made by Seasonic. So it is pretty much identical to the Seasonic I don't know what it's either called SS or X series or something like that. The Seasonic 1000 watt power supply. So this is the same, for better or worse. So it is the same form factor as the 750 watt and the 860 that I have now. It should be the same size, so I shouldn't have a problem fitting it into my 350D case. So this will give me all the power I need, and I will probably sell my old power supplies. So there's the new power supply, and I don't know if you noticed or not, but there is a little secret right here to the left of the power supply. This is a SwiftTech SLI water connector for SLI. The reason I have that is because I have a second hydrocopper 980 Ti. So I'm going to be installing two 980 Ti hydrocoppers from EVGA, hence why I need the 1000 watt power supply. And we will put the computer back together from air cooling as it is set up now. I also only have my one graphics card in because the other one is being used by my wife and her computer. But we'll put in the two 980 Ti's. We'll get the new water cooling set up, swap the fans out, put the CPU cooler back on. And in my follow-on videos, I will be going over the process, and more specifically kind of gearing the video towards the case itself. There's a lot of videos online about the hydrocopper, about the 980 Ti, the water cooling in general. There's tons of those videos, but I didn't see too many on the 350D. So the 350D is a pretty small case for water cooling, especially with SLI. I got it to work before with the 780s, but I don't have all the footage from that. So I'm going to try to get more footage with this upgrade, so that I can show you the kind of the quirks of doing it in a 350D in such a small case. So if you have a similar case, you can see that and maybe figure out how you might do your water cooling setup. So keep your eyes open for those follow-on videos, and thanks for watching.